Tonight, an area that constantly deals with chronic flooding could have an improved line of defense. Construction on the San Marco Drainage Improvement Project is almost complete to prevent flooding like the video you see behind us.
Our Zach Wilcox has followed this project for 3 years now. He joins us for the intersection of San Marco and Riviera. And oh boy, are people wanting this to work.
Yeah, Zach, crews putting the finishing touches there.
Yeah, Heather, the pipes are in, the road is repaved. Now they're just working on landscaping. You can see one of the new trees that went in recently. It's even got the little tree bag around the bottom of it. But this time last year, these roads were torn up. There was all kinds of road closures and construction. And what they were doing was replacing, let's see, 30-inch pipes, which was what was here for years, decades even, with 60-inch pipes, twice the size, about the length of my wingspan here, to pump water a lot faster. But here's the thing, guys, this project wrapped up in a bit of a drought here. We're finally starting to get some rain. So the folks who live along here are curious to see what it's gonna look like and how much it's gonna flood now that this project is done as we get into the rainier part of the year.
It's Riviera Street. They call it River Street.
Deborah Roberts gave the street she lives on that nickname after the constant battle with flooding she's dealt with in her 8 years calling it home.
I've had neighbors that have moved. Their cars were flooded twice down this way, and people just leaving because they were just tired of it.
Roberts may be rewarded for her patience as the 3-year-long drainage improvement project is nearly complete. The city of Jacksonville reports the nearby pump station went online in early 2025 with the ability to pump 70,000 gallons of water per minute out of the area. The only problem was the old, small pipes underneath Riviera Street and many of the surrounding streets.
It's like trying to drink kind of a milkshake with a coffee straw. You know, you can only get so much out and so much work has to go into it. You're putting in big gulp straws, which are much wider, much bigger, and you're hooking those up to basically a giant shop vac.
The new pipes are twice as wide and were installed by March, with repaving wrapping up this month. The larger pipes connect to the pump station and new outfalls to the river with backflow preventing flaps to get the floodwater out faster and keep it out.
It's not just a set it and forget it type of thing. We're going to make sure it's fulfilling its promises.
Roberts will wait to see what it looks like during the first few major rain events to see if she can finally live out her dream of not having to move her car up the street at the first sign of rain.
It's been something people have wanted in this area for a long, long time, and hopefully it's going to work.
And guys, you can tell I'm pretty soaked out here. It's been raining pretty consistently, at times really downpouring since about 2 o'clock. And at one point when I was editing, I was like, might have to move my car, knowing what this area has looked like in the past. But I tell you what, it's been little more than a few puddles here and there all throughout the day today. But these construction crews are going to keep an eye on big rain events like today to see if there are any areas they need to tweak. They're going to be doing that for the next month or so. And they're hoping to completely roll out of here in June, leaving behind a lot less flooding than these folks have had to deal with in the past. In San Marcos, Zach Wilcox, First Coast News, on your side.